Hello. Words and stuff. I don't know how the microphone setting is, but I'll work with what I got. So I wrote this notepad of my current status. Avoca arc. Spawns on round start. Requires a marine nearby to move towards hive, else moves in reverse to initial spawn at initial marine tech point after 16 seconds. Move speed is default value at 4 players nearby when heading to hive. When reversed is half speed. Cannot be damaged until it's deployed, which it can be only deployed around a hive. Cannot be killed, but will undeploy and requires greater than 1 health to redeploy. That's my current done. Let me demo it before I show the code, because you probably don't know even what that means. So let me just load the map. And I'd go over the code, but I just wrote this quickly based on some previous writings and adjusted it to work now. But I'll get to that later. Let me just go back to Siege. I get this error in loading. I don't know if it's related to the mod, but I don't feel like doing a, was it? Check local files, see the root cause. But regardless, I just want to demo this real quick. So I have the move speed of the arc set to really fast just to demo it. But you'll see in the console I have it printing the speed. So you just join the team, add bot, force round start. The arc will spawn nearby in the command station. Don't know why it says side doors now open. I gotta fix that. And it's gotta be here somewhere. And I broke it. GG. Oh, that's why. Hold on. 2, 3, 4. I just messed it up right now real quick. It's my bad. What is that line number? 2, 3, 4? If I could even remember how to do that. Nearby. I was just trying to make a quick edit. It's line number, yeah, 2, 3, 4. I was just doing ship reverse, self last nearby, plus 16. What's the error? Attempt to perform arithmetic on last nearby nil value. 1 second. Oh. Last check. It should be last nearby, that's why. See, like little things like this, you know, little just to update. Last check. Alright, let's go back. I had it working just a second ago, but I broke it. You know, things happen. This is Hive Siege 3 version 2022. I named it that because just a good starting point for a map. I had to make some adjustments to the map just to make the lighting a little tolerable. It's a bit dark before, but hopefully there's no error this time, other than this stupid loading error. It can't be Siege related. I don't have any files related to loading. But yeah, so this arc should spawn. I just did this right before I started recording. It worked, but I made that change. Can't even get into what that change was, but join 1, add bot, first round start. And it will error. Okay, no error, but did it spawn? There it is. So I gotta be near it. I told it to go super fast, but if you look at the thing, the console says arc speed value is 1, arc speed value is 0.5. So like one marine is 0.5 speed, so 4 marines is 2 speed. 2 speed is default. But for testing right now, I think I put it to like 4, because I need to test it when it gets to the hive. So I have to push it, because I'm testing the last thing where You can't damage it, and once it's deployed, you can damage it, but it can't die. Once it gets 1 health, it goes undeployed, and then you have to weld it to 2 health or greater to get it back into the deploy state. I also adjusted the scan. It auto scans just because the whole point of this is, it'll attack the hives. It can't attack the hives if it doesn't scan. So it's a good thing it's blocked by the door. Let me open the door, open front. It's going zoom speed. I can't, I gotta wait for the door to open. Might as well turn cheats on. Are they on? Oh yeah, okay. The door moves super slow right now, but how's the volume? Oh well. I try to turn the in-game volume down. My mic settings might pick up background noise. Oh, hold on. I gotta push this. It'll eventually, here I'll show you. If I don't touch it, 16 seconds, it's gonna move back. I don't know if that's a good value, 16 seconds, but that's what it's set to. I gotta update this edge. I want this one to display the time or something. Okay, so now it's going backward. But the Marine, well, I thought the bots would have touched it back, but I'll just push it forward. Go to the hive. You done yet, Onos? Okay, it scanned once at the origin. But the next one will scan at the hive. Watch the health of it. It's still good. I gotta change that initial scan, but for now, see, there we go. Now it scanned the hive. Now it can attack. But if I go to lurk and I damage it, once I get it to 1 health, it's gonna undeploy. I forget how much health it has as a default. But there you go. It deployed. Now it's going back because there's no Marine, but if I go nearby it, it'll push it back. But it won't deploy until I weld it. Now the initial scan scanned the arc, but I could fix that later. Yeah, so that's good for that. Let me get into the code. Oh, well, do I really want to get in the code? Let's see. Avoca arc. Okay, so it's a how do you say, a ripoff of arc? So the way you could do this is like, how can I say? I could load the functions from the arc, like just by doing this. Like it'll load all the functions, and then I could just make modifications. Like if you see uninitialized, Avoca arc on initialized, you call the original arc on initialize. That's a trick that all the code does. Does that make sense to you? I have no idea. There's a lot about this code. This is old code that I modified. No, this is old code from 2017 from payload stuff I wrote. I just made some modifications, mostly in the... So update render is there for the skin. Yeah, there. Instruct. Instruct is an add time callback. Every 2.5 seconds you return true and then add time callback for it to be infinite loop. Inside that instruct, you got the specific rules. I lost my cursor. Okay, there it is. Okay, say is attacking in radius. Players nearby. Number of players should stop, should move, should reverse, should attack, should scan. all these conditions, if it should stop or if it should attack or if it should not attack and it should move or it should reverse. If it should move, go to hives. If it should reverse, go to marine main. Should reverse is basically not should move, so there's no oh gosh. I mean, it sounds simple, right? Basically, if there's a marine nearby, it'll move forward. If there's a hive nearby, it'll stop and deploy and attack and scan the hive. If there's no marines nearby, it'll reverse. With no marines nearby in 16 seconds. Oh, the speed. Adjust. Well, I've made a function adjust move speed if every time. So if adjust move speed, if you move forward, it'll give you the number of players and false parameter. If you move reverse, adjust move speed is 0, true. So no marines nearby, true, and those parameters true, false is reverse. Basically, just say I love clamp. Clamp is something that's really useful. Basically saying 1 marine 0.5, 4 marines 2. Default is 2. If it shouldn't reverse, then it'll do that based on number of marines nearby. Else, if it's reverse, it'll just go 1. Let's get rid of this print. Get rid of this line. Equals value. Yeah, I had it at 4. I don't want to demo this, but whatever. I just demoed it. There's this function I had to copy and override just because of one line. I had to add this variable. I mean, it's one way of doing it. There's another way of doing it where I don't have to override, but I'm lazy, so deal with it. And I don't know. You saw the demo. On take damage if health less than 1. On deploy, can die false. Can take damage is only when you're deployed. Save the spawn location, so that way it'll consider the spawn location as the reversed waypoint. Saves that as a variable because that's the easiest way to do it. Spawn location is self-get origin, and you'll see I've cleaned up this Voco Siege Game Rules server Shine plugin quite a bit too. I had to load the file there. So just say set game state, game started, find a free space, my own function that I wrote. I have a functions file that has a whole bunch of functions that I made for this very reason. Find free space, find free whatever. And that should be it. Without going into every single detail. Has scan, you only want one scan. Let me just change this real quick. The initial scan, change it to give scan. Where this is the one? No, that's the one I just made right now, where it says get nearest hive of the current origin. If hive, then the scan is the hive origin. Otherwise, it's this origin, just in case the hive dies and you don't want an error saying can't find hive, or give deploy. See, this is the one where initially scanned, so let's do self-get scan. So that'll scan at the hive initially on the first deploy. But what else is there to cover? You saw the demo. Notepad is... So, I was thinking, press E on the phase gate to go to the Avoca arc. I don't know how balanced that would be because you could essentially skip the whole map. The whole point of reverse is that the arc goes in reverse, right? So, but other than that, I was thinking buff nearby Marines of arc. You know, just a brainstorm, like whether health directly or health back or nano or whatever. But definitely the GUI displayed. Have it count down, displaying seconds until it reaches the hive, which is not too complicated, but it's something I could come back to. So I hope that's a good update for today, eh?